The system has been modified, and you can get that in Thursday's 620, 812 show. It's in the first segment and available at DocLoveClub.com. That's DocLoveClub.com, only $10 a month. Now, from the fourth segment of that same show, Daniel has a problem. His girlfriend is running hot and cold, and he is really getting into her. What should he do? Find out now.
Daniel, give me specific examples.
Okay, we'll call her Caprice. So Caprice only does invitations when we have to meet with her family. We only go out with her family outings. Other than that, I would have to ask her out for, let's say, a night out alone, or, hey, come over, or do this.
Well, that's all right. Yeah, you're the man. You can be calling the shots. Usually, though, when the interest level in the woman's 95, when you start waiting 5 to 9 days, she will call you and ask you out. So is their interest level? Is their interest level 95? Because when it's 95, they ask you out.
Okay, so my question to you, Doc, is the following: do we still remain a challenge in a relationship, in a long-term relationship? Because I am falling head over heels this woman. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, but she knows that, though.
Yeah.
Maybe your interest level's in the 90s. Maybe your interest level's 95 and hers is 85, which is fine. I mean, it's 85 is high, but I want it reversed. The point is this: if you stay away from her, don't call her. She doesn't call up and ask you where you've been. She doesn't call you up and ask you out.
She will ask me how I'm doing, but not ask me out.
Well, yeah, but she will call you, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm searching for the complaint here. Help me out.
My complaint is, should we continue the chase, the hunt, the asking out, or just wait for them to come to us now?
No, no. What I would do is rather than see her 3 times a week, I would see her 2 times a week. I would cut down to 2 times a week. And if she doesn't start asking you out, cut down to say, honey, I can only see you once next week. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. And then cut down to 1. You cut the supply. You don't give it more. If their interest level's not 95, you don't see them more. You see them less. It's reverse what every other love doctor would tell you.
Sounds good.
The biggest problem, remember, if they're not reacting properly to you by how the system says they should, it's because you're doing something wrong, which I don't think you are, or you're seeing them too often. So when you see her 2 or 3 times a week, there's no reason for her to call you, and there's no reason for her to ask you out. But how about in a couple of weeks in a row, you just ask her out once? And she says, hey, where you been? We used to go out 2 or 3 times. That's her interest level talking now. Say, honey, honey, I want you to know something. You do have permission from me to call me up and ask me out if you really want to. I will not take advantage. I will not take advantage of that. Okay? And make a joke out of it. But kid with her on it. That's the type of thing.
Well, I've been demanding that. I told her last week that she needs to step up her game a little bit.
No, Miss Nadia, you don't tell a woman what to do. That's straight in, man. What you do is you don't tell a woman what to do, because then she's going to do the opposite. You never tell a woman what to do. She has to think it's her idea. So you cut down on seeing her as often. She says, hey, where you been, stranger? I said, I was waiting for you to ask me out. She says, well, let's go out Thursday. Now you just forced it. You forced her hand to ask me out. Outweight her. Outweight her.
Yeah, so my last question is, don't date an MFT, right?
Who? I don't know what
MFT. She's a marriage family therapist.
Oh, I don't know. I don't care if she's a psychiatrist. Nobody can beat the system. You know that. But you see her less. Has she got kids?
No, thank God, no. Has
she been married?
No.
35 and never been married? Not one divorce under her belt?
No, has she been under my belt.
Was she engaged?
No.
Never engaged to a guy?
No, I think she has attachment issues.
Yeah, well, it'll come out. But the point is this: cut down on the amount of time you're seeing her, but keep it funny and light. Let her touch you first. Let her kiss you first. She has to come to you. We're going back to date 1 to tighten this up. Then we'll move her interest level from 85 back up to 95.
Perfect.
You got it, Daniel?
All right. Thank you, Doc.
Thanks, man. Thanks for your loyalty. I appreciate it.